What's up, guys? My name is Samuel Leeds. Thank you so much for coming to YouTube. You know what? I'm just with my team right now. They're an amazing team. And listen, if you grow in a business, there's three things you need to do. 3 S's, okay? Number one is you need to scrap jobs that do not need to be done. Okay, there's 3 things you need to do jobs. They all begin with an S. First thing is scrap them. So we're looking at jobs, we're doing 3 things. It's like, actually, you know what? No one needs to do that job. No one needs to do that thing. We can just scrap it. So many times people do things in business that actually don't need doing. They don't need doing. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to look at your business. Maybe you are doing things like, okay, you're doing rent-to-rent business, okay? Or you're trying to get below market value deals to source, and you go around viewing like 100 houses, offering 20% below market value on stuff, and all that's happening is you're getting rejected over and over again, and you think, actually, I don't need to view 100 houses. I need to just pick up the phone and go view somehow and talk to the agent and just put some if-would offers in instead. Maybe I need to just do pre-offers over the phone, like a pre-close, rather than actually going and viewing 100 houses. Sometimes you view 100 houses and you just waste your time, their time, everyone's time. It's like selling to someone. Maybe I'm picking up the phone and I'm ringing all these cold leads, trying to sell to them, trying to sell my products or services. Maybe I should stop doing that. Scrap the job. Maybe I should only be talking to people that are actually warm, and maybe I need to get them to fill out a questionnaire before I even talk to them, so I can just eliminate that job once and for all. Scrap. Next is staff. Get your staff to do stuff. And honestly, if you are wanting to grow a large business, you need staff. And here's what I mean by staff. You might be thinking staff, employing people, and you don't need to do that. You can start by just getting a gardener. Stop cutting your own lawn and get a gardener to start cutting the lawn. You can start by getting somebody to, getting a virtual assistant from the Philippines to do some of your admin work. You know, you're getting staff, someone else to do your jobs for you. And you need to know how much you're worth per hour. If you're worth £10 an hour, then you need to make sure that you don't do anything that's being done that's less than £10 an hour. If you're worth £100 an hour, then why would you do a job that's not worth your time? Wealthy people know that time is money. Time is important. See, we've got some of our staff around here right now. Also, some people on the call. These guys are self-isolating because they travelled unauthorized travel. Now they're having to self-isolate. So that's the second thing. So first is scrap, eliminate the jobs that don't need doing. Second is get staff to do stuff. And then the third thing is systemize. So you shouldn't even get staff to do stuff that you can just systemize. So an example of that would be, let's say an investor. Okay, at the moment, you get every time someone clicks on your website, an interested investor clicks on your website, what you do is you pick up the phone and you call them and you say, hey, investor, thank you so much for coming on my website. I'd like to ask you some questions to work out what kind of an investor you are, what kind of deals you're looking for, and then you ask them some questions, takes up your time, and then you think, actually, I don't need to do that. Maybe I could scrap that, but it is really important, so I'll get a staff member to do it instead. But actually, you don't need to do that either. You can systemize it. So an example of this would be, this is one of the things I learned when I started deal sourcing, and I was doing exactly that. I was ringing up investors and I was asking loads of questions, and I thought, actually, why don't I get a website and get a landing page where it just does an automatic little questionnaire thing. So what you can do, someone clicks on the website and it says, hey, join my mailing list. And then they join the mailing list, and then it says, great, please answer these questions. How much money do you have to invest? Are you ready to buy right now if the perfect property came along? What kind of house are you looking for? You know, what's your maximum budget? Whereabouts are you looking? And it asks these questions, they fill it out. Now it's all automatic. It saves you having to pick up the phone. So now you just look at the questionnaires every day. You just say, oh, I've had 10 emails that have come through, systemized, automatic. And then you look at them. And then you can get your staff to phone them and really pre-qualify. And then suddenly you're only doing things that actually make money and things that really count. So, you know, I think it's really, really important as a business person. You're a property investor, you're a property entrepreneur, you're a business person. Property investing is a business. Your product or your service is your house. Or if you're doing rent to rent, your service is the guaranteed rent to the landlord. Your customer is your tenant, or your customer is the landlord. So you're in business. And if you're in business and you want to grow and you want to scale, you need to make sure that you are systemizing your business. You're going to scrap doing all the things that don't matter and no one needs to do. So much nonsense done. So many people do things they don't need to do. And then you're going to get staff. Even if it's just assistants to begin with, virtual assistants. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to be doing more videos around business as well, because I really believe it's important that people actually understand that this is a business, how to run the business, scale the business. That should be the 4th S. And let me know what type of content you want to see. See, I run a pretty big company. I got a property company. I'm a property entrepreneur. I've run letting agents. I've managed hundreds and hundreds of properties. I've sold hundreds of properties. I've developed a lot of houses, not hundreds, but I've developed a fair few. And anything you want to learn, anything you want to know, comment below. I'll do my best to make videos that help you to become financially independent in your property investment business. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.